Scotchy Bourbon Boys, raising some hell and making some noise. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. We're here to have fun and we hope you enjoy. We're here to have fun.
On. We're going for number 6. We're getting these down now. I don't know how long.
You'll stay awake.
No. Shit. All right, I said it as it came out. There we go. All right, we're ready. This one, I have no idea once again what it is. Sweetens Cove, Tennessee, whatever the fuck that is, I have no idea. So once again, you're on for whatever this is.
Yep, I got it. I got this one.
All right. I think actually you told me about this in Colorado,
did tell you.
So I do remember. All right. So once again, this is Whisky and Tiny's 10-minute tasting. We are number 5. If you're joining us on Facebook, we're just going straight through and we're going to start the next one right now.
Dant Crossing, Gethsemane, Kentucky. Timeless hospitality that stirs the spirit. Dant Crossing is a one-of-a-kind destination for unforgettable weddings, memorable corporate events, day trips, and weekend getaways. The pastoral campus is anchored by Log Still Distillery and includes an amphitheater that seats 2,000, a 12-acre lake for fishing and unique lodging options, creating an immersive experience that's rooted in the community and culture of our little slice of Kentucky. More attractions will open soon at Dant Crossing, including our 21,000 square foot distillery, which we will have the ability to produce 15,000 barrels of spirit each year, a network of wooded walking trails, fully functional private train depot, farm-to-table restaurant, and the Legacy, a premier wedding and events venue. Whether you're looking to host an event, book a stay, or reserve a tasting, we're ready to welcome you. Learn more at dantcrossing.com.
This is Alan Bishop, head alchemist at Spirits of French Lick. Be on the lookout for a brand new bottled and bond Solomon Scott rye whiskey. Made from a mash composed of 65% rye, 35% corn, and 5% victory malt. This 5-year-old 100 proof rye whiskey is a throwback to early 1800s style rye whiskeys of the Ohio Valley. Named after the legendary Daisy Spring Mill distillery owner turned moonshiner Solomon Scott of Paoli, Indiana. Remember, drink responsibly and never drink and drive.
More crotch music. Come on, Jeff, dance with me.
No dancing.
Come on, Jeff, dance.
You're making a name for yourself.
Dance.
Drinking 30 and sipping on scotch. We get a little wild at the show.
I don't know what more you wanted me to do on that one.
Come on, dance like a white boy. Come on.
I don't dance, man. I hate dance. The fastest way to unsell me is put dancing in your stuff.
Here to have fun. Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I'm Tiny.
I'm Whiskey.
Yes, there you go.
Together, we're just Tiny Whiskey.
We are part of the Scotchy Bourbon Boys podcasting crew. You can check us out on all major podcasts and also www.scotchybourbonboys.com.
Scotch.
Oh, that was Super Nash might think up. Like that one. That was a pretty good one. Yeah, I could just imagine him doing this.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. But anyways, we're also on Facebook. We are on Facebook Live at the moment. We put this whole damn thing on Facebook Live, but you're
It's
gonna
a
check this out.
marathon.
You're gonna check this out on YouTube under Whiskey and Tiny's 10-minute tastings. And it used to be Tiny's
That's a
10
lot of
minutes in, but
teas.
we got Whiskey coming in, joining us. Last time we had my son. So these 10-minute tastings, but we are number 5. And number
Hey,
5 is
Sweetens Cove. Sweetens Cove is Kentucky and Tennessee bourbon whiskeys. So kind of an interesting story. If you notice this at the bottom in the fine print, it says finished with toasted sugar maple wood.
Yeah, good thing. Good thing that Xavier's not here tonight, because he wouldn't be happy about that. Him and maple just don't work. And then you said sugar maple.
I love sugar maple.
Most people do, but not him. He doesn't like that maple flavor. So, anyways, is that a fresh crack?
This is a brand new fresh crack. I had an opportunity to try this back in July in Tennessee. So the story behind Sweetens Cove is this is based, I think, in Tennessee. They use a blend of Tennessee and Kentucky bourbons, blend them together, finish them with some sugar maple. But actually, I think the dreaded Payton Manning is involved in the Sweetens Cove project. So Payton Manning has a handle in it, or he's a part owner in the distillery, or I don't know. It was a bunch of Tennessee people talking, and I wasn't 100% sober. So, but anyway, this I did have an opportunity to give it a really good taste. I looked for a bottle in Tennessee, and this juice in Tennessee was selling for $200 a bottle because they don't have caps and no regulations. So I was out in Colorado and found a bottle sitting on the shelf at retail, which was $49.99. And I said, that stuff's got to come back and go on the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. So my understanding is they're expanding their distribution. This is going to be in Kentucky, actually, probably by the time we're at the Bourbon Festival here in a few weeks. And they're trying to get into Ohio right now. So I'm curious to see what you think about it, Tiny, because to be honest with you, I like it. It's a way better Jack Daniels than Jack Daniels. So it's a good sipping whiskey.
I mean, it says Tennessee.
Well, they can spell about as good as you can. I mean, we know y'all only went to the third grade.
When you mix states in your name, I have no fucking clue to know what's going on.
Well, hell, we just drank OKI, and that was Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana.
And once
I mean,
again,
we're doing all kinds of.
Yeah, you have me out of my comfort zone tonight.
We
sure.
We're crossing all kinds of borders here today.
Yeah, you don't want to pour too much because I might be pouring it.
Actually, I really.
You know what? If that might be a thing. When Tiny doesn't like it at one point or another, it ends up in.
We keep doing. If you keep doing that, we're gonna put a plant down here. Be like, yeah, hey Tiny, this is great whiskey. Oh, look, I finished mine. It was so good. No. Let's save that for company.
Oh, here we go.
So I will say this. This is a little hotter. This is 111 proof. So
now we're getting, we've been going up as the night goes on. This is 10-minute tasting, number 5.
Number 5.
And this is 111. Did you say 0.7?
110.7.
110.7.
So 111.
All right. So our tasting
although I might have just screwed this up because I think I grabbed from the wrong corner of the box.
So it doesn't matter.
It's okay.
So 25 for nose, 25 for taste, 25 for body, and 25 for finish. And we tonight are tasting in this wonderful Scotchy Bourbon Boy, Glencairn. Check out the Scotchy Bourbon Boys website for that, or contact me, Jeffrey Mueller, Tiny, on Facebook, and I'll send you one of these if you want.
Or find Jeff's terrain at the Kentucky Bourbon Fest, where he will be selling his wares from the trunk.
Yes, that's going to be a fun. That is going to be a fun endeavor. If I figure this out and pull it off, it will be fun.
It's gonna be like the vendors that set up on the side of the road. They're selling like oranges. Jeff's gonna be
I
out
think
there
I'm gonna
selling
be
lattes
right
and
next to the
t-shirts.
porta potties.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's all right because it's shit.
All right, so this nose is much more. It's similar to the last one, but I'm getting a lot
So
more
much more ethanol.
peanuts.
You're getting peanuts. And you did say peanuts, right? Not penis.
I said peanuts.
Okay.
Last.
I just didn't want you to go all wonky on me there.
So this is a lot closer. This almost I mean, honestly, I
That's
understand, but it almost is like definite. It's
You can smell the ethanol. You can definitely smell the heat.
Chris Thompson's on. He says, "Let's go."
Chris Thompson. Chris, what are you drinking tonight, buddy? Put it in the comments.
Chris Thompson is our guy out of Springfield, Ohio, that we met at when we went down for Mother Stewart's.
See, I like that. That is just good.
I'll give this nose. Its nose is a 21. It's a bourbon nose. Circus peanuts.
No.
Oh yeah. It wants to
Oh,
go.
Starlight. Nice.
What?
He's drinking Starlight.
Oh, whatever that is.
It's on the shelf next to Stellum because they put them in alphabetical order.
What the fuck? Tiny has a comfort zone. What's a comfort zone? What's supernatural?
I think it's this area to that area there. That's the comfort
no,
zone.
that's your comfort zone.
No, that's just my big fat roll. Or as I like to call it, my homemade donut. Big hole in the middle.
You drive a lot and it keeps you safe.
It does. I don't need an airbag. I got a belly bag.
And I'm gonna end up in a body bag.
That's better than being in the scrotum.
That's true. What is Chris Thompson? Whatever that is, an open drink. What is going on? Oh, just had some toasted.
Nice. Which toasted did you have, Mark?
Or are you toasted?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I unfortunately this is not doing much for me, but I like the nose. I like the nose a lot. It's a little more the rye flavor.
Oh, you suck, Chris Thompson. I'm not even going to say it on air because whatever it is, I'm not saying it on air. You have to read it in the Facebook post.
Oh,
He's drinking fucking. That just pisses me off. I want some. All right, so this, I'm going to go first.
okay.
I said the nose was a 21, right?
You did. And then if you didn't said something else, I don't
The
remember.
body is a 22,
yeah.
43. The taste is a 20. It's a damn good taste. This
It's
is
a
good
really good taste, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Especially for $50. I mean, that's
It doesn't have the caramels or whatever, but it's got the cinnamony.
Yep. And you get a little
minty,
bit of that maple.
There's a little minty.
You get a little bit of that sugar maple sweet.
Yeah, but that's where the circus peanuts come in. Like when you chew on those and it's sweet sugar and a little bit of that.
Yeah, I gave up on those when I was 7.
My father-in-law ate them till almost the day he died, and that's what he'd be eating them, and you'd have a couple just to remind you of what it tasted like. Anyways,
Is that what it tastes like when he French kissed you?
my father-in-law never French kissed me.
Oh, come on.
You
We
have
know
the
the
most
true confessions.
You have the most fucked up fantasies, man. It's like I've never met anyone like you. There's never been
Wait a minute.
anybody
Are you
that's
trying to date me?
there's
'Cause that's
never
a
been
dating line.
anybody. There's never been
anybody like
There's
you.
never been anybody who ever was talking about me French kissing my father-in-law. I mean, it's just like Mark is drinking some Basil Hayden, and
trying to change the subject.
Martin is drinking he's just doing it on purpose. How are you drinking Old Carter? That's not even fucking fair.
He went down to Jimmy's and let it just dribble down his chest. And
I love
said it was old grade.
Old Carter. Ask me what I want to drink. Just say it. What would you like to drink today?
What would you like to drink today?
Old Carter.
Oh, nice.
Anytime you ask me that, that's what's coming out my mouth.
Okay.
There you go. All right. Anyways, tonight we're drinking Sweetens Cove.
Yep.
Is this like Sweetums?
Nope. Just Sweetens.
Sweetens.
like I said, this was a collaboration, I think, with Payton Manning. The distillery is based, and you know, they even try to make a little reference to it here. Volunteer to share. Payton Manning went to the University of Tennessee for college. If you've ever been to Knoxville, they celebrate Payton Manning like he is George Washington. And so, like I said,
He won a national title.
Yes.
I watched it.
So this is definitely a Tennessee volunteer state. They're big on that. Like I said, there's supposed to be distribution coming to Kentucky, probably by the Bourbon Fest.
I think what kills it for the Tennesseans, is that what you would say, is that it's got Tennessee, which is a Kentucky Tennessee mix of a name. And
But as soon as you say Payton Manning, they pay more for the bottle.
It's not Kentucky, it's Tennessee. So it puts Kentucky before Tennessee. You know what I mean? It's not Tennessee. I'm not even gonna try to do that.
Yeah.
So anyways.
Yeah, go ahead and sound that one out for me, brother. Use your words.
Anyways, I give the finish, to finish this off, I would give the finish a 20 also. So I am at an 83. This is it's not Woodford double oaked, but it's a very good, it's the best, other than the double oaked, this is the best one tonight so far.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, this is a shelfer.
So what are you giving it?
I'm going to give it straight 20s.
So I give it an 80 and I give it a
83.
So that leaves us at 81.5.
I mean, I got to tell you, you could sip this. If you're one of those weird people that like to mix things, you can throw some Diet Coke in here. This is way better than Jack. The price point is spot on at 50 a bottle. It's worth every bit of 50 a bottle. Martin, you can F off.
He's watching us. He's watching us on his TV.
Yeah, so Martin just sent us
Old Carter,
a text of Old Carter was split between Jeff and I on the podcast.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. So thanks,
so
Martin.
I wish that we had a way to share that. Well, actually, you could probably turn it around and show it to everybody.
I could. I could go right here
and then just
Call
press
that
on the
up.
picture, and you can say, "Hey, look at that." That's Martin's view. You know,
There we go.
Martin's from down south, so Old Carter down there actually means Jimmy. But I mean, he's still alive, I think, isn't he? Jimmy Carter's still alive?
I think I think he just passed this past year.
Oh wow. Okay, well, I'm sorry, Jimmy.
No
disrespect, but no, this is very drinkable. I enjoyed it when I had it. It's really good over a big cube when you make it cold. It's pretty cool, and again, it's approachable, it's affordable, and it's going to be a shelfer for people, so you can pick this up any day of the week once it's distributed in your area.
All right, man. Remember www.scotchybourbonboys.com. All podcast formats. This is Whiskey.
I'm Whiskey.
I'm Tiny.
That's Tiny.
And we are part of the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. And remember, good whiskey equals good friends and good times. And get the hell out
And
there.
good night.
And live your life dangerously.
This has been a broadcast of WTTT Bourbon Extreme.
Oh, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die.
telling the truth. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon boys, raisins in hell and making some noise. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon boys, we're here to have fun and we hope you enjoy. We're here to have fun.
Hey, Scotchy Bourbon Boys fans, this is Alan Bishop, Indiana's alchemist of the Black Forest. So I'm tuning in here today to tell you all about the One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute channel on YouTube. If you're at all interested in the art of distilling, whether it be home distilling or professional distilling, and the intense geekery that goes into that process, then check out the One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute on YouTube. I promise you're going to learn something you didn't know before about the arts.